Thank you. Thank you for wasting my time, Live Split. This time for sure. There we go. This is a port of the PC port. But it's not. This isn't a port of the PC port. This is a port of the Vita version. But why? Because the Vita version was more stable. And also, porting from Vita to PlayStation 4 is like way easier than going from PC to PlayStation 4. It's unstable, make it stable. You think they know how to do that? You're funny, VGM. You got jokes. Flower actually in a good spot for once. Boxer in a bad spot. Who'da thunk? And that flower is in the worst spot. Left side crystal. SMH. Skill issue? Yeah, it's a skill issue. I just can't win a single coin flip today. It's like playing poker, and you keep doubling down when all you have are tens. Four tens and you have a 6 for some reason. How did that get in there? I keep going down, or up instead of down. I'm so bad. Clearly, DeBomb's time is unbeatable. Literally untouchable. Bluff your way into victory. So you're telling me I should lie? Chat, look away while I splice. Congrats on the sub 1. Thank you. You know, I had to work really hard for the sub 1 in Rebirth 1 Final Remix HD and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Featuring the new funky mode. Yo, yo, yo! Play Mario Kart Wii together? But I'm so bad at Mario Kart Wii. That was very bad RNG. Oh my god. That was like 6 turns. She can kill you in 2. She's guaranteed to hit Neptune and only Neptune on turn 1. And then second turn she can just wipe Compa and IF together. And she hit Neptune first, which instills a lot of confidence. No. Stop that. Use a skill. Cool. Fight's over. Stop talking! Die faster! Just shut up. Everyone shut up. I did find a neat tutorial the other day on how to mod the Rebirth games. So, when you see me submit an offline run for a sub 130 conquest, you know it was legit. Oh, did I say sub 130? I'm sorry, I meant sub 1. Remember, if you're gonna cheat, do it well. What is my sum of best for this run? Give me a second and I can check that. Let's see. Hold up, hold up. I was comparing to sum of best. No fucking wonder I was losing time on every split. I hate this. I put them in the wrong order, because of course I did. There we go. Alright, so since I was totally comparing to my sum of best on purpose, to deceive the audience into thinking I was doing worse than I actually am. The one and only run that I finished today did not finish 5 minutes behind. It finished like 3.5 minutes behind. Thank God, we hit the coin flip. Finally. We got past the mysterious glowing objects. Yo, I gotta find that one emote. It's like the blush emoji, but with like the anime character going crazy, Fish Islands camera on it. I saw that in a chat the other day, and I think it's hilarious. I just have to remember which channel it was on so I can go and look to see what it's called. Twitch.tv slash ravspect. Oh, hell yeah. It shows the little channel description when you type that in now. That's weird. Can't believe Rav is self-promoting in his own channel. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous of me to ask everyone to follow and maybe while you're at it, subscribe. Got any Twitch primers in chat? How do big streamers do that with a straight face? No shame? I've never had shame. Look what I'm playing right now. Damn it, the spider lived on one. Kill it. Time for your unpaid break. Damn, dude. You're not holding back. Did the songs on the Marathon channel only include NEP songs, or did they just include IF songs in general? Like, did you guys play, like, Dirk songs and OQ songs? Because if you did, like, every time I tuned in, I only heard NEP songs. Bad damage rolls. There were some OQ songs? Okay. Everyone collectively as a community has blocked out OQ. Producing literally nothing, keeps winning the coin flips, edging the bets. Yo, that's a game that we should have an emulator category for, if the Vita emulator's any good. Because that game is impossible to get. So cute. Wow, the song about idols has so many songs in it. Or the game about idols, not song. You know what I mean. Please die. Memed hearing Nepgear's theme like 2 to 3 times. Or near the list it's fully playable. Yeah, because I've looked into getting that game. It's just, like, impossible to get. And also, if you want to do quote-unquote speedruns of it, you need a PlayStation Home-TV, whatever it's called. I always forget. And those things are super expensive these days, too, for a console that does basically nothing. I remember a few years ago when those things were everywhere and nobody wanted one. But now that I want one, they're expensive. PSTV, yeah. Mod your Vita and stream the screen to the PC. I don't think that's allowed. Because, I mean, if you can... well... No, it's the Vita. Who's doing what on the Vita? As far as cheating, you know? La la la. La la la. VGM, do you want to look at that acronym again? You're saying it like that on purpose. I know you are. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Listen, whatever Mario and Luigi do in the privacy of their own home is between them and whoever else. I don't need to know about it. I always knew Mario was some sort of sick freak, but you know, this is too much. Nut to rocks. Maybe if they're cute. Mario and Luigi's NTR thing is gonna be in the movie, guys. It's gotta be. Nepgear to Rom. Nepgear to Ram. Yo, you got games on your other phone? I can't believe they made an entire game about cell phones and didn't, like, reference any cell phone games. Other than fucking Grand Blue Fantasy. Like, yo, where's Flappy Bird? Yeah, they just had to keep talking about COVID. COVID and Grand Blue Fantasy, my two favorite things. Thank you, Neptunia. Yo, where's the bath scene? Wow, there's no bath scene. They must have censored the game. Let's boycott it. Is SBS considered a spinoff? I think they made it to be a spinoff. It's not written like it's one, but I think they made it to be one. But I think since it's, like, the best-selling entry in the franchise, it's not a spinoff anymore. I think they're gonna base future games off of SBS. Yeah, it's written as a direct sequel to V2. But they kept talking about it like it was non-canon spinoff. But it's now the best-selling game in the franchise, so they're going to keep making games around SVS. And if they don't, they're just stupid, honestly. Why would they not? It's the best. Yeah. It is the best-selling Neptunia game to date. Apparently by a lot. Sold more than V2? It did. Because I think V2 was the previous best-selling game, and I know it beat V2 by quite a bit. And it's not even out in English yet. So who knows how much that will help or hinder the numbers. OQ is playing right now. I am not going back to OQ. Lonely World of Emotions. That's a... Unironically, that's a hype song title. That's such a good song title. And it's from fucking Omega Quintet. Pianos, bruh? Yeah. I played a lot of Pokemon Platinum. I know what it's like to, like... I know when the pianos hit. Mina and Kay get powers. If Mina has her powers, I hope she's not underleveled. Nope, she's underleveled. Yeah, it really sucks that OQ is such a bad game because it's got a pretty good soundtrack. Well, yeah, pretty decent soundtrack. How did they do it? They made a very engaging combat system. And then do what they normally do for the rest of the game. And half-assed it. But, damn it, they made a pretty good combat system. Yo, in SPS 2, I hope they have actual dungeons. That'd be fun. Instead of fucking hallways in the forest. Yeah, hopefully the censorship crowd, who are just actually wrong, hopefully they don't have too big of an impact on things. Because I would like the franchise to continue in that direction. SPS had a lot of good ideas that were implemented actually well for once. And I really hope that that continues. And if they get a sequel with the same, like, gameplay style, then they can really expand it out and, like, make it more engaging. I would like SPS to be, like, the Mark II of the games. And then the game after it can be like the Victory, where it's actually a solid combat system and they base future games off of it. Wow. Bad damage rolls. Awesome. What we need is more crossovers. Man, I wish the Sinran Kagura crossover was better. It's just not a good NEP game, and it's not a good Sinran Kagura game. Gold split. What did I do? Fell asleep and when you woke up the game was in Japanese. Mizu, this game is only in Japanese. Damn it. Come on. Menus. Armor, top ornaments, blah blah blah. Go. I really wish that there weren't so many menus in Chapter 4. The game was in English when you... No! it just wasn't. I promise. $23 goals are completed. Throw the boxes back in the ocean. Wait. What goal? Are the boards fixed? Did he do it? Yeah, other anime games have caught up with Neptunia. The fan service just doesn't hit anymore. Go ahead and look at the VOD. I'm not playing regular RB1. I've been playing this game the whole time. There's no gaslighting. If I were gaslighting, I'd do something more creative. Besides, Mizu, you're too smart to be gaslighted. And too handsome. There's no way I could ever trick you. Bad damage rolls. Re. 2025, you pushed it back another year? The game was in... Oh yeah, the game was definitely in German. You know me, I love playing games in German. Spanish said the game was in Spanish. I mean, they're the expert. It's their name. What? Do you speak German? I barely speak English. Flammenwerfer. Is that some type of candy? What does that word mean? Mina... Lon. What am I doing? That's the wrong menu. I hit up twice somehow. That's bad menu. I suck. Pain, Peko. Worf's Flammen? What does it mean, though? I don't know any German, like, at all. Flamethrower. Hmm. Mary Skelter. Oh yeah, those are the Mary Skelter 2 songs were the ones that didn't have titles, right? It means eat waffles. I believe you. It throws the flames. Fastball special. MD number title named. Yo, have you guys heard MD07? What a bop. Need to go into Steam at some point. Never accepted your Christmas present? Huh? Mizu's sending me viruses. He wants to steal all my Steam cards. Threatening to steal my small fortune of trading cards on Steam. You're not blonde. Cool damage rolls. You'll love to see it. Paid Steam to send you a virus instead of a game. I mean, you're smart. You probably figured out how it works. My Nekopara trading cards. Aw, hell nah, son. Ain't nobody taking my coconut card. Good night, Bert. Kurisu trading cards. I mean, isn't Steins Gate on Steam? Do they have cards? Nope, don't forget to do the menu. Menu wrap. Party. Alright, it is. Alright, so I'll just buy Steins Gate, and I'll just keep opening and closing the game until it gives me the Kurisu card. And then I'll give it to you. That way you don't hack me. It's foolproof. Yeah, you may have the Kurisu card, but do you have the holographic Kurisu card? Hmm? That's something I only found out recently, is that there are foiled versions of the cards. And people pay more for those for some reason. This game hates me.
私で誰にし今ね私で誰にしよあたいつでもい僕の番だが箱崎千佳いつでも行けるぜ箱崎千佳任せてくれ私の番ですわね誰にしいつでも行く僕の番だ箱崎いつでも行けるぜ任せてくれ今ならお姉様にあんな僕の番だ私で終わりにして今ならね私で終わりにしてレベ
Yeah, the foil cards are expensive for some reason. I randomly got one from a game that I was playing with friends. I think I got one in Deep Rock Galactic. And like, usually those cards are like, yeah, 3 or 4 cents. But that one was like $1, $1.50 or something along those lines.
今ならお姉さんこれが私の番ですね箱崎千佳行くわ誰にし僕
Don't know how to look this up. I don't know how you would look for specifically foil cards on the marketplace, actually. Yeah, it's probably like a tick box, right? Ever use the marketplace? Yeah. I've used the marketplace once. I've only ever used the marketplace to get all the cards for... Hold on. Fucking menu. I've only ever used the marketplace to get all the cards for Sega Hard Girls. I have used the marketplace to like sell random cards that I have. Like anytime I get a dupe, I just put the extra card up on the marketplace for like whatever it says market value is. Vanilla lean box theme. It's the best lean box theme. Curry soup oil is $7. Hey, now you know your waifu definitely has value. Stocks are high. Yeah, I got on the marketplace to buy the cards for Sega Hard Girls that I didn't have. Ornament, armor, sword, party, Pampa, Noir, IF. Lon gets that. You get that. And yeah, there weren't a whole lot of cards on the marketplace. I think it was the card for Sega Saturn that I needed. and there was only one on the marketplace, and it was a foil. But the foil for Sega Saturn was only like $1. I just went ahead and paid the $1 for it, and then I immediately destroyed it because I used it to make a badge. That was the whole point of me buying the cards. I wanted the badge for Seiha, and then I did the same with Galgun. Oof? No, not oof. I got what I wanted. Foiled badge? Wait, is that a thing? Oof for the foil? Well, the guy who sold it should have known better. And that also goes to show that the Neptunia's cards on Steam aren't really worth much. So it probably, you could probably do that for like all the Nep games for like maybe like $5 to $10. Use all foiled cards. Oh no, that was the only foiled card. I only bought it because it was the only Saturn card on the marketplace, and it was the last card I needed. So I wasted the foil. Alright, that works. Yeah, that was the last card I needed, and that was literally the only one on the marketplace. That's why I bought it. And I looked at that little comparison thing, and it's like, oh, your friends have these cards, and none of my friends had it, so bit the bullet there. How? Don't. Okay. Good night, Vert. It's like, how did Vert die? It was aiming at Blonde. Noir lived, so that's fine. Actually true. Noir matters a little bit more than Vert. Didn't advert it. This is all my fault. He's right. Oh, it barely lived. Good night, Bert. You make puns, we have to come up with new material at some point. I don't think he does. I think puns just kind of go forever. When they make a new mainline game. Hey, they're gonna make SVS mainline retroactively because of the money. We just talked about this. Gold! Alright, well, this is barely PB pace. But there are still 2 very scary fights left. Hype. Yo, did you guys see that Twitch made it so that if you're subbed to a channel, you can use their follower emotes on other channels now? For some reason. It kind of goes against the whole idea of follower emotes, but like that's still really cool. Yeah, you can use follower emotes for channels you're subbed to on any channel now. They just work like regular emotes now. Because I saw Brain use one of my follower emotes in the marathon chat, and I got really confused, so I looked it up. And apparently they did that like 2 weeks ago. They tweeted it out, but they didn't like do a site announcement like they normally do. I don't follow. Me either. Alright. Kill me fast. Vert lived. Why did Vert live? That's not good. Quote unquote free. Yeah. That's just 5 extra emotes. It's a battle out unfollow. What? Now I actually don't follow. Bert's almost dead. Let's go. Rush. 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 Buff. Rush. Heal. Exceed. Buff. Rush. That's fine. Vert died because she was underleveled because she died earlier. But it's fine. We made it through the fight. Marathon will never get follower emotes. Yeah. For a marathon page, we'd have to have, like, events more often. Someone would have to use the channel more than once every 6 months. Bye, Mizu. Have fun. Yeah, 30 to 60, you need to stream 30 to 60 days within a 180-day period. So yeah, we would have to have, like, someone using the channel more often. War. Hey, I mean, if you just go live for like 5 seconds every day for like 2 months, easy money. 18 days plus 8 days plus 1. Party. Chica. Ludia. Malcolm. Rush. Equipment. Ika, armor, ornaments, Ludia, weapon, armor.
あなたね。お姉様に盾つく輩というの。負けるつもりはないよ。私の番です。私怒っちゃったかも。
Oh, wait.
私の箱崎千佳。私に任せ。もう始めちゃっていい。
Might be a problem. Hopefully not, though.
私の相手は負けるつもりは。相手箱崎千佳。
Nope.
私の番だ。決めさせ。
Wasn't a problem. Let's go.
アーテムのようね。何かしら。じゃーぴょんぴょん。
Everything I know about Dead End Request begins and ends with the like 2 runs I've seen BGM do at the marathons and watching Endeavor for like 20 minutes.
正々堂々勝負。私の番ね。私の番だね。私の番。変身してもいいよね。
Are we sure it's a funny game? Because it seems to make Endeavor miserable. Which I guess is funny in its own way, right? That was almost a bad fight. Wait, I have to give her her rushes. Yep, it was almost a bad fight because Purple Heart did her nuke attack and it hit everybody. But luckily she low rolled, so I was only at half HP. So the run gets to keep going. We'll end on the 30-hour mark. How long is that? Your unpaid overtime? Yeah, you should probably, like, fight someone for that.
師匠として負けるわけにはいきません。いや、今ならお姉さん、もう始めちゃう。3ターンかかりますよ。私のが、ね。さて、3ターンか、私、やっと。
Of course, she did that.
今ならお姉様に。私、怒っちゃったかも。
About 4 hours? Okay.
いや、師匠として世界の歪みを見そ。嘘。体が動かない。これ。
Alright, Plutia, please live.
あなたね、お姉様に盾つく輩というのはね、私の番。さて、3ターンかかりますよ。今ならお姉さん、私。さて、違う。この
Oh yeah, the online lobby music. Ooh. Ooh. So good. Come on. Skip the thing. The worst part about going backwards from Reverse to one of the other RB1 games is just the soundtrack. I miss the Reverse soundtrack so much. Big Sag.
準備を私の番もう始めちゃっていいの3ターンかかりますよ箱崎千佳これさ
Stop hitting her.
今ならお姉さん準備を3ターンかかります私の番準備をまあ箱崎千佳3ターンか準備を消えなさいかかりますこの私が
Alright, that one's fine.
遅れるなんてこれ
Your fault. I mean in-game. In-game, Z-Fresh. Not a gamer. Only Yo Gamer. Oh man, I hated Yo Gamer. I absolutely hated every time she spoke in English. No, the fishing song can stay dead. That one's fine. I can still hear it in my nightmares. And you know what? At the end of the day, it was worth it playing Reverse, but I guess it wasn't worth it speedrunning. Z-Fresh won't overcome his fear of leaderboard variables and add plat to the boards. For Reverse? Big doubt.
Are you stronger than Neptuna?
Live, Plutia. Damn it. Live. Alright. She can be dead now. Alright. Reverse? Yeah, I know Vanilla's real. I'm complaining about Reverse now. Reverse is more of a category than Vanilla Plat. I actually grinded Reverse Plat. I made that a good run. Noir, CC, Blonde, Broccoli, Histoire. Not skills. Move. Yeah. I am doing the right thing. Not that. Take the board by storm. I already did that. Nobody else wants to play reverse, and that makes me incredibly sad.
私の番ね。3ターンかかりますよ。いつでもいけるぜ。私の番ね。3ターンかかります。私でいつでもいね。
Nobody has a PS5. It's always the same excuse. Oh, I don't have a PS5, Rav. The console isn't real, Rav. That's just a skill issue, guys. Come on. You're better than this.
Skill issue.
Yo, honestly. For real, though.
死にたいのはだ3ターンかかります。私で終わりに。私の番ね。司書として私でやっと。
Nice link. PNG image. I don't. Okay, thank you, Twitch, for not showing me a preview image. So wait, you guys actually added plat to reverse? Because I haven't actually looked in like a few months. I remember complaining about it because it wasn't a thing. But if it is a thing, then what am I going to complain about? Oh, it's a double-edged sword. Alright, so should I go through and submit each run in order, like one at a time, or should I just submit the final one, you know? Yo, the first run was like 6 hours long, and I grinded that thing down to like 3:45. Ah, good times. Open the menu, please. I'm hitting triangle. Neptune. Welcome. Quit. Weapon. Armor. Share a site. Noir gets the bookmark.
Whoa!
Why would you submit the obsolete
Look at
runs?
this in the museum.
Well, I'm thinking back to the one time I like submitted a PB in RB2 Conquest, and Marin's like, "Well, you didn't submit the previous runs." I'm like, so? And he's like, "No, we need to like keep track of everything." It's like, okay, well, I guess if we're that into this, into the bookkeeping. Oh yeah, that was a gold. What could have possibly saved 20 seconds there? I'm gonna guess it was a combination of the... Purple Heart fight and the second Deity of Sin fight. Ooh, Marin! Marin said that to me when we were grinding Conquest. And there was also that one time I submitted a PB for RB2 normal end, like 2 months later, and he's like, you ought to put the actual date and not like today. And I'm like, it doesn't really matter, right?
死にゆくいつでもいける私の番ね相手は誰まだ
Bad damage roll.
まだ私は
Lady, do you have to do the long death cry every time? Stop hiding strats, Rev. What are you talking about? I don't have any strats for RB2. Marin gave me notes and I just followed them.
てめえは私を怒らせた決めさせてもらうわ
I literally never had an original thought while playing RB2.
いつでもいけるぜ私の番ね私の番ねいつでもいけるぜ私の番ね貴様相手は誰いつでもい決めさせてもらう私の番ね貴様私で決めさせてもね死に破れる
Cool. Well, there's a PB.
ちょっと本気を出しすぎちゃった
Stop hiding facts. What facts?
悪かったよね
What, that I got like 4th place on the leaderboards like 2 months sooner than I thought? Or than it says? GG. I think that's still like 20 seconds behind a bomb, which is heartbreaking. Why can't I just be good at this game?